to her and say, walk over to her, and she might get that eye contact, and and if she's interested in you, then she's gonna smile. You're gonna smile. And all you gotta do is walk. Hey, how you doing? My name is such and such. I think you look real good. Let's go to lunch. Bam, that's it. And it's on. It is on. You know what I'm saying? And it is no different than going to a club, getting drunk, see some woman, and then bam, next thing you know, you're waking up the next day with her. It's no difference. You already both know that you're attracted. You got all them, your senses and all your warning, beep beep beep, and all that stuff is all dulled and nullified and stuff by the alcohol that you're drinking. And well, I went overtime. God dog it. Okay, I gotta break this up. Oh well, I guess I gotta break it up. And it's been all nullified by the alcohol. And then you wake up the next morning and you're like, oh my God, what am I doing? Or who am I with? And she'll do the same thing. And, and I'm just saying, why do you need confidence is like alcohol? Why do you need alcohol? Now, I ain't gonna say that the chances of you being with that woman or she being with you, and I'm not saying, you being with her is to conquer, could you conquer her? Because she probably thinking the same thing. These women, they got their games too, so both of y'all concentrate each other, and if you're real people, then you're like, wow, I had a good time, let's meet up again, or whatever, or if you guys just too shy and you just needed that just for that, then you go about your own ways. But you never know, you probably just by the blessings of luck, or just chances that you probably did find a woman that you probably can be with for the rest of your life. But just because you met under the what's that word? I can't think of the word. It's a good word. I should use it. But under the umbrella of alcohol, then you think, oh, it's not good, and it has nothing to do with it. It really has nothing to do with it. So, like I said, when I walk up and talk to girls, now I'm not saying that I'm not shy sometimes, because I see some bad Japanese women out here, but and I'll start thinking and stuff is, and I'm busy, I got this thing I'm supposed to do and I should have did 6 years ago, and and this and that and this and that, and once I start getting, and one thing, when I get involved with women and stuff, because I was with this one girl the other day, me and her talking, just friends and stuff, oh, and I wouldn't say friends, but anyway, we were talking and stuff, and she told me, wow, you got a real nice car. And I've known her for we've been, hanging out and stuff for 2 weeks. I mean, not 2 weeks, but 2 years or whatever, or a year or something, I'm not sure. But she was like, your car. And I'm like, why are you constantly talking about this car? I didn't go out and buy this car because I wanted this car. I got this car because it was the only car that was available for me to purchase at that time, because I didn't want to put any money down on the car. I just wanted to, I didn't want to put any money down on the car, and I didn't want to pay for it flat out. So I just got, and Lexus was the only one to say, okay, fine, we'll give you full credit, and this how much you pay, and you don't have to pay any money, down, and that's it. I'm like, really? They're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll take it. And that was it. Everyone else was like, I went to all of the big places, and I guess, I don't know, they were looking at my color and looking at me as being a gaijin instead of looking at money, and so that was it. So all I'm just saying is that the flop side of it is that what you're gonna do if you never grow beyond confidence, and you have to grow beyond confidence, beyond that you got confidence you can do this, like I was saying, okay, right now you see those two girls, right? Okay, I'm not gonna let you go, but they dress nice and stuff, and right now they're going to the Starbucks, and they're probably what is it called, college students. No, I'm not going to let you guys see them. But, they're definitely college students, nice smiles, dress real nice. I'm sure they don't have boyfriends and things like that because of the way they're dressing and stuff. But they're always dressed nice. I mean, let's see. Okay, they always dressing nice like that. you know, and they look okay. But they got some other women that's just bad, you know, just like, bam. You know, and I'll see them walking down the street, and I'm always busy. You know, I'm always busy. So when I see the fine ones, you know, I do want to talk to them, but I'm just always busy. But then I start to thinking, you know, oh, okay, well, she's going to call me this and that and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, I'm just tired of going through the crap, you know. And the whole thing is, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I just walk over and say, how you doing? What's your name? Bam, bam, bam. Like the other day, you know, I was talking to some girl, 2 minutes, bam, 5 minutes, got the number, you know, and we email each other because it's always good, you know, because I don't actually be trying to jump in bed with these women and stuff, you know, just good conversation, you know, networking and stuff like that, you know. I messed around and talking to some people and ended up getting, like, you know, a private class where I'm making $100 an hour, you know, per person and stuff like that, you know. And it's just, you know, it has nothing, you know, it's just networking and stuff, you know. But, you know, I talk to these girls and I'm like, wow, you know, there's some bad women. I mean, and especially this one that I was seeing the other day, I got a number from her, and she was bad, and she looked at me, and me and my friends were talking and stuff, and, well, next year I was sitting down by myself, my other friend who was sitting at another table, DJ, and, she looked, I noticed her, and then he came and I said, what you sitting over there? Come sit over here. He sat on the same table, and they stopped, and we invited them. I said, like I said in my other video and stuff, you know. And then, bam, 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 you know, and the girl wanted to talk to me. I don't know why. She saw confidence. I don't know why she saw confidence, because I was just sitting there, you know, dressed in these jeans with my hole in my pants and my, my shoes and, what else? With my shoes on, and, you know, I wasn't dressing nothing nice, you know. My hair, my God, you guys want to see my hair? I don't know if you guys can see it, but look at my hair. I mean, I don't know how much of it you guys can see, but look at my hair. I don't brush my hair, you know. I don't do anything, you know. It has nothing to do with all of that, you know. And for some reason, you know, she just bam, 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 you know, hey, you know, I'm like, okay, fine, you know, and we email a couple of times and stuff, you know, and things like that. But, you know, I'm not trying to run over to meet her real quick and stuff. I'm like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. You know, because other things that I'm busy. I have other things that I need to be doing, you know. But, like I said, I see some of these fine women, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, when you see a fine woman, and this is for you guys who understands everything, and if you guys keeping it pimping, all keeping it pimping means just do what you're supposed to do. That's all it means. It's just do what you are supposed, that you know you're supposed to do. And if you do what you know you're supposed to do, a lot of the problems that you have, you will not have them. They will just go away. Well, I won't say they won't go away, but I mean, a lot of them just, you know, they'll probably, like I said, they'll probably just go away, you know. And, man, my battery is going low, and I'm supposed to go in here and sit down. But anyway, a lot of the problems that you have, they'll go away because you're too busy doing other things instead of being out there and being out there and submitting yourself to. Well, basically, you'll just be standing on the road where these problems drive and stuff, you know. So, if you see a girl that you like, a woman that you like, and like I said in my other videos, you know, somebody made this comment, you know, if you walk over to a girl, you say, some girls, you know, humor. What is humor? Humor is being stupid, you know. Humor is not being intelligent, and humor is not being this or that, you know. Humor is being stupid, and that's what makes people laugh. You know, you like, why these geeky guys get all the girls? Probably because being geeky is funny. I mean, what do you do when you see a geeky person? You start ragging on them, start laughing on them. Now, if this geeky person does this, he does something geeky and he's stupid, then, and he does it in front of a bunch of girls, they're going to start laughing, and then one of them is going to laugh, and her laughter is going to, because laughing creates vibes. and your body feel these vibes, whether you want them to, or whether you don't want them to, whether you notice it or whether you don't notice it. And she might laugh in such a way where one of those vibes might hit her hormones and go to her chest and go down, you know what I'm saying, down south. And she like, wow, I haven't had this feeling. And she gonna be attracted to this guy, And it's most of this stuff is, it's just your hormones. Basically, all you got to do is do something in such a way where you get these girls to react to you in a way that will make them horny. And what I mean by horny, it's not sexually, but it's just mess with their hormones. And once you start doing that, man, you'll get all the girls. And it has nothing to do with confidence. It just having to do with understanding that, hey, vibrations makes people want to have sex. And that's it. And if you know how to make a woman vibrate, you know how to do those, like I said, with a deep voice thing. When you talk with bass in your voice and stuff like that, then these women, that bass is going to go vibing through their bodies. It's going to start sending these signals. It's going to hit their hormones. It's going to go to these different parts of their bodies. Next thing you know, their chest is all standing up and they get wet and this and that, and they right in your face. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It's simple. It's not, what can I say? It's not rocket science. And even rocket science is simple. If you understand the vocabulary, if you understand the math, because all you're doing is just expanding on it. You're taking something that you already know and you combine it with something else that you already know. Or you're going out and you're finding some new substance and then you try everything that you do know. And if you know how to do this and that, and it's simple. And it has nothing to do with confidence. It has something to do with what you know, what you understand. And they saying you want to build confidence. And a lot of people say, well, that's confidence, understanding. No, you have to, okay, before you can talk to a woman, you have to build confidence. So how can you build confidence to talk to a woman when you haven't never talked to a woman? And all you can do is just go off of, all you can do is just depend on other things what other people have said. It's like these doctors, that don't have children, but yet, they studied about children, but yet they go tell parents how to raise a child when they can't even stand child, or they don't know what to do. It's one thing to say, if you got a child, you do this and that, but when that child is in your face, like my daughter, she does something wrong. My wife, and I'm like, stop yelling at her. I can't hit my kids. Well, my son, I slap him around sometimes. But, because now he's getting big and he's fighting me back. So I just grab him, knock him to the ground. Well, not knock him, but put him on the ground, just show him how. Just tell him, hey, I said, right now you're too weak to handle me. So why don't you just get on your studies and think about, creating your own businesses and, doing this and doing that. And then when you get a little older and you get a little more strength and you want to challenge me, fine. But if you challenge me now, you're always going to lose. But I tell them it's okay, because you still got to develop your skills. But, don't think that you're going to get me now because it's going to be a while before you can get me. Here, I let him up. He get mad, swing. I just move and move, the Aikido. It's just moving circulars and he'll move and, whatever. And then grab him and put him back on the ground and tickle him and stuff like that, But, like I said, it's not rocket science, to get these women or anything. If you got confidence in yourself, then why aren't you with the baddest women? You could be if you got confidence and you're a short guy, you could be with a girl that's 7 foot tall if you want. If you got confidence, you could be with any woman. So these guys, I'm not saying all these guys, and then it's another thing too. If you got, how many guys actually out there? Just in the pure sense of just being human and being a male, just want one woman. All these fine women out there, and you say you only want one woman. Now that's what most guys say. Well, I'm confident, so all I just want to do is have enough confidence to get with one woman. But confidence doesn't come in volume. It's nothing that you can measure. It's just there, period. Either you're not going to get any of it or you're going to get it all. You know what I'm saying? And for me, man,